Glory to God the Father and Son Yeshua Mashiach. Genesis chapter 15. God promises Abram an heir. Sometime later, the word of Adonai came to Abram in a vision. Don't be afraid, Abram. I am your protector. Your reward will be very great. Abram replied, Adonai, God, what good will your gifts be to me if I continue childless, and Eliezer from Damascus inherits my possessions? You haven't given me a child, Abram continued, so someone born in my house will be my heir. But the word of Adonai came to him, this man will not be your heir. No, your heir will be a child from your own body. Then he brought him outside and said, look up at the sky, and count the stars. If you can count them, your descendants will be that many. He believed in Adonai, and he credited it to him as righteousness. Then he said to him, I am Adonai, who brought you out from your custom to give you this land as your possession. He replied, Adonai, God, how am I to know that I will possess it? He answered him, bring me a 3-year-old cow, a 3-year-old female goat, a 3-year-old ram, a dove and a young pigeon. He brought him all these, cut the animals in two and placed the pieces opposite each other, but he didn't cut the birds in half. Birds of prey swooped down on the carcasses, but Abram drove them away. As the sun was about to set, a deep sleep fell on Abram. Horror and great darkness came over him. Adonai said to Abram, know this for certain, your descendants will be foreigners in a land that is not theirs. They will be slaves and held in oppression there 400 years. But I will also judge that nation, the one that makes them slaves. Afterwards, they will leave with many possessions. As for you, you will join your ancestors in peace and be buried at a good old age. Only in the 4th generation will your descendants come back here, because only then will the Amori be ripe for punishment. After the sun had set and there was thick darkness, a smoking firepot and a flaming torch appeared, which passed between these animal parts. That day Adonai made a covenant with Abram. I have given this land to your descendants, from the Valley of Egypt to the great river, the Euphrates River. The territory of the Keni, the Kenizi, the Kadmoni, the Hitti, the Pritzi, the Rephaim, the Amori, the Kenani, the Girgashi and the Yevuzi.